action.
So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check for prices. We found a price here, so we would grab the Sharpie and we're sharpening out the price. If you cannot rip it off or like off of this without ruining the package. If it's a tag, you cut out the price without ripping off the tag, because people can't return gifts if the tag is not attached. Second, we're gonna measure. We're gonna make sure that all 4 sides can get covered with the paper. If we go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, it covers, but there's still a bunch at the end. So let's try it this way. And we're gonna go this edge, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That actually uses a little less paper. We're gonna slide it over to at least cover 1 full side and a little extra room. And now we're gonna have our line to cut on. So we're gonna just take this scissors, and I'm gonna give us a little extra playroom since we're starting off fresh today. It's real thin paper, so we have to be careful and do it slowly, so we make sure not to cause a lot of rips, okay? There we go. Now we're gonna make sure that it is upside down. We always wrap upside down, and we center it in between. With these squares, we can actually measure it a lot easier. So we're gonna measure here. We're gonna make sure that both of them can at least reach the halfway between the box. Overlapping is okay because we will fold the edge over. Any exposed edges have to be folded over. Will you hand me the tape, please? Either one. So I'm gonna take this one. Make sure that it's straight with the lines there. Tape, now I'm gonna tug it a little bit this way. That makes it nice and taut and not have a lot of room in here. I'm gonna see where the halfway mark is, roughly, it doesn't have to be exact. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna fold it over. We want a nice crisp edge. Like that, okay? So again, I'm gonna grab my tape. And fold it over. And then we're going to tape. Okay? Now we're gonna do the sides. We have a lot of extra material. So we can, with all this extra material, we can actually cut it off. Because when you have too much material, it makes it difficult to get nice, flat, clear edges. This does not have to be pretty. It's not going to be seen. Oops. So now, with this side, we're going to take, with the seam, we're going to bring it down, okay? And then we're going to take this edge, and we're going to bring it over to the edge of the box on this over here. Once we have that seam here, we can push and pull it out. So it's kind of a sharper edge. Same thing over here. Bring it down up here, and then pull it outward for a nice, clean, tight edge. And then you can fold this side in that way. Still extra, it's a small box, so it's kind of difficult, but there is that extra paper that makes it harder to fold. No box is going to be perfect. You gotta work with what you got. So now we have here our sides. We're gonna fold this edge here because it's an exposed edge, and all exposed edges have to be folded. It makes it look prettier and more sturdy for less tearing when transporting wherever you go. So I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna tape. Because it's so loose in here, I'm gonna add some extra tape, so don't be afraid to use the tape where you need it, okay? There you go. There you go. Now you have your edge on this side. Okay, so here's extra again. So we're just gonna cut it.
There you go. Red. I get a piece of red.
Put that down.
Night Hallmark too. Never know what's going to come, right?
Okay, so we're gonna bring this edge down. We're gonna tuck it again along the edge of the actual box. Get that crease and fold it in, okay? Again, down the edge of the box. Then you can pull out that nice crisp crease and then fold it in. Here we're gonna fold this edge. I know it's a small one, so you gotta be real careful. Real thin paper makes it hard to not rip. That's also why we wanna make it thicker with folding it. Makes sense. So we're gonna tuck that in. And we're gonna keep it along the seam here and here so it connects. I'm gonna get this part so it stays under. There you go. Now the box is wrapped. So ribbon and bow.